And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you the opener of a big 4-game weekend set. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
2022 Milwaukee Brewers.
All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starting pitcher, Adrian Hauser. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Okay, all set to go. And now the right fielder, Connor Joe. That misses. And away we go here in Milwaukee.
First pitch, 7-10.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Kicks and deals. Line drive, base hit. Oh, he throws it away.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 23, Chris.
Here's Chris Bryant now. one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. And fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. And ball one. Joe on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one out now.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Here's Chuck Nasty. And that's in there for strike one. Line drive caught.
Batting fourth.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup.
25.
Batting second, a really important guy for them, Chris Bryant.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
C.J. Cron takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. Righty delivers on the ground and foul ball. Out to short. Adames collects. They take the force out, and that is that. So one left for Colorado, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the first, and today's starter, Antonio Senzatella. What do you have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now one away.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Here's Luis Urias. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's two down.
Batting third.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent, And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
That's towards center. And that is that. Nobody left for Milwaukee. We played an inning, no score. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Comes into this one with the 7th best batting average in the NL.
The second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
And he deals. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
The pitch. Ball one there. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys. Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Next offering is down low. 1-0. That's through there for a strike. Ground ball up the middle, and it gets by him. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out. You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch, and he just misses. Second inning here, no score. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Rockies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. His split numbers between June and July there.
For the Brewers, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Senzatella back to work. That pitch in for a strike. That's strike one. And the righty deals. Foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hot shot to third, and that's just foul. The 0-2. And that one off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Bounced up the middle. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Keston Hiura up to hit now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. First pitch just misses. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next pitch is popped up. Senzatella drifts towards it. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Fly ball down the line. Joe gets under it. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll move to the third with no score. And now it's Elias Diaz. Having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
Elias Diaz.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And there's the strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Sam Hilliard.
Next for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. 1 down, base is empty. There's the strike. A wind and a pitch. That one fouled off. And the 2-2. Bounce to the right. And it gets by him. Throw to first. Gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
The right fielder,
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit for the Rockies, Connor Joe. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Here's your 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Oh, and 2 now. Out towards left center. Adames under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, Willie Adames stands in.
for the Brewers, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
And a pitch. And a big swing and a miss. Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And the 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Oh, and 2 now. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Adames down on strikes.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And the batter now, Tyrone Taylor. And that one hammered. That's back there. Up against the wall and makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Omar Narvaez at the plate. In there for strike 1. And a pitch. On a line, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
He's been swinging it really well lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Colton Wong up to hit. And that's in there for strike 1. At the belt and fires. Line drive, base hit. Here comes the runner. Iglesias with a relay home. He beats it safe. And it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Now batting.
So up next, Luis Urias. That one's in there, 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runner leads away at second. Swing and a ball popped up. Iglesias moving under it. Brings it in. And that is the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Chris Bryant. Hauser back to work. 0-1. Late swing fouled off. And a swing and a miss. One down.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
Now it's Charlie Blackmon. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. The pitch.
1-2. 0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The 1-2. Up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here is C.J. Cron. In there for strike 1. The pitch. And it's fouled away.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
The pitch. A little bit low.
That's a really good take.
And now it's 1-2. Stays alive. And he grounds one back up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Blackman, the lead runner, out at second. Crone at first, one gone. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Got him swinging on the curveball. 2 gone now.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
So the tying run at second. Pitch is in for a strike, and that is strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taylor settles underneath it, makes the catch, inning over. 2 left for Colorado. They still trail 1-0. Back here at American Family Field, and now it's Christian Yelich.
Leading off for the Brewers, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
0-1.
The wind of the pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The wind to kick the pitch. Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Got him. 1 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. That one's in there, 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle. Whips it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Keston Hiura. And that's in there for strike 1. Swings through that.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters Got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Next one just misses. And that is ball one. Here comes a pitch. Got him looking. Down on strikes. And he knew it. Brewers go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. New inning getting started. So in now for Colorado, Jose Iglesias.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits. One away from adding a comma to that total.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he deals. There's a strike.
1-1.
On the ground. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And that is his 1,000th major league hit. A nice moment for him.
Yeah, anytime you flip the page on a career milestone, it feels really good. You know that number's in front of you for a long time, and you can't get there fast enough. Good for him.
No outs. Runner at first. Now the Rockies catcher, Elias Diaz. He's 0 for 1. And the first offering is not close. Kicks and deals. So 2 balls and no strikes.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Iglesias gets his lead at first. Nobody out. There's a strike, 3-1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Line drive to short and caught.
Now back, the center fielder, Sam Hilliard.
And stepping in is the speedy Sam Hilliard. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. In there for strike 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And here it comes.
Nope.
Just missed. Righty delivers. Swings through that one.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
One, 2 now. On the ground to second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Leading off for the Brewers, the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
And the pitch. There's a strike. Oh, 2 now. To the right side. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Around first, digging for 2. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
So digging in, Willie Adames. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Shortstop, Willie Adames.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
No outs. Runner on second. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Taylor batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
All over that one right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Omar Narvaez up now for the Brewers. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Two on, one out. Popped in the air. Left field. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Now it's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Fouled off left side. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Now this is in the air down the line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Brewers strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Back back here in Milwaukee. Now it's the right fielder, Connor Joe.
Leading up for Colorado, the right fielder, number 9, Connor Joe.
The wind of the pitch. And that's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Tapped softly on the ground. Has some trouble with it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. No outs. Runner at first. Next for Colorado, Chris Bryant. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering upstairs.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Now it's going to be Charlie Blackmon, 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one misses, and now 3-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Here's a 3-0. And that's in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. In the air, out towards right center. Renfroe on the move. Grabs it on the run. 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's a big power threat. C.J. Cron. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Joe off of first with 2 away. Next offering way off the plate. Two outs. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And a base hit on a line.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Adrian Hauser out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Number 48 gets the call from the pen, trying to protect this lead.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So 2 down. Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. First offering, and it just misses. Two on, 2 outs. There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Brent Suter, the left-hander, up and throwing. Kicks and fires. Bounce to third. Urias to first in time. That ends the frame. Great work out of the Brewer bullpen right there. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Brewers 1 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Luis Urias.
The third baseman, Luis Urias.
The pitch. That's in there, and that's strike 1. That's hard hit on the line. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And it gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Trying to put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Here's Yelich at the dish.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
And first offering is fouled off. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hilliard raging back towards the wall. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate.
The right fielder, number 12, Hunter Renfroe.
In the air, right field, Joe. Sizing this one up. He makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Up next for Milwaukee.
And next is the designated hitter, Keston Hiura.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Oh, and 1 now. There's a swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. And that's in there for strike 1. Yelich on third with 2 out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at the ballpark, now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Oh, 1 down. Tapped out in front of the plate. The throw to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Iglesias. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
Here's a strike. In the air, left field. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Elias Diaz.
Here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right-handed reliever. And that one in the air, center field. Taylor makes the catch, and that'll do it. Rockies are down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at American Family Field, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Lucas Gilbreth. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. The pitch. In for a strike. Strike one.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. The punch out there, and there's one down.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Brewers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right side, Joe under it, pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Omar Narvaez, the next to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. And now the lefty. Strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
The 0-2. Fouled off. He was late. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Racing, makes the catch. And that's the third out. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Brewers 2 and the Rockies nothing. Devin Williams into the game, and he'll work on holding this lead. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Sam Hilliard.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. No balls, two strikes.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
0-2 now. That one missed.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Now here is Connor Joe.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. The wind and the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Chris Bryant. That one's in there, 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Next pitch is popped up. Wong tosses to first, and the inning is over. And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, Colton Wong. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Alex Colomé, on for his 40th appearance of the year. The pitch. And there's the strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is Luis Urias in there for strike 1. Wong aboard here at first with nobody out. On a line out towards center. Hilliard puts it away, and there's one down. Man at first. Now it's Christian Yelich. And that's in there for strike one. Colome deals. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Brewers 2 and the Rockies nothing. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
We go to the ninth. Here's Colorado's DH, Charlie Blackmon.
The designated hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
Here comes a pitch. And misses inside. And he deals.
That's a ball. 2-0 to count.
Right through there for a strike.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Kicks and deals. Stays alive. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball there. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Narvaez settles under it and makes the catch. One away.
The first baseman, number 25, C.J. Crone.
C.J. Crone digging in for the Rockies. Good contact guy, good defender. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And here it comes. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
That to right. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
The batter, number 7.
One out, runner at second. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers, for the 4th time tonight. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Hader. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. At the belt and fires. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily, and they trail by 1. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Next for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Oh, 2 now. Strike 3, got him swinging. And they're down to their last out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
So Brad Boxberger rolls into the game. A runner on second to deal with. He'll do his best to keep him there. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. 1 for 3. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, a 3-pitch save. This guy might feel cheated a little bit. Gets in the ball game, wants to show off his arsenal, and really didn't get that opportunity. But I think he'll take it. Whenever you can get that save and do it efficiently, he'll be ready to pitch tomorrow.
The final run score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the National League West, Adrian Hauser got the win, number 7 thus far, as Milwaukee downed the Rockies 2-1. The Mets held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 3-2. The Diamondbacks racked up 11 hits as a team as they pulled away from the Nationals 7-1. Julio Urias earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, as the Dodgers defeated the rival Giants 3-2. The Braves totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 8-5. The Philadelphia Phillies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-1. Jake Woodford collected his 8th win overall, helping lead the Cards past Cincinnati 3-0. The Marlins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-2. The Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-2. The New York Yankees combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 2-1. The Guardians put together 10 total hits as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 4-1. Riley Green plated 3 runs on the day, helping lead the Tigers past the Twins 5-2. Drew Rasmussen picked up win number 8 this year, leading Tampa Bay to a win over Kansas City 5-0. John Gray collected the victory in his 12th win as Texas got the victory over Oakland 6-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Houston Astros swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they sank the Mariners 14-6. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Mm-hmm.